Hi, and welcome to Ladies of the Paranormal World. We are here with Stony Stonehenge. She has a
Hello.
name for a reason, Drusilla, and our guest star tonight, Katie Cutie.
Hey, Giselle.
Now, Katie
Hi.
is a practicing Christian witch who is going to talk to us a little bit about herself, some of her experiences, and a very close, near-death experience?
Yes, I've
Check.
had a few of those actually. um, my recent one was that I was in a terrible car accident, and it was actually Halloween of last year, which is a total bummer because if you haven't noticed, Halloween is like my jam. Um, but I got hit by someone, and okay, basically, right, let me lay out the scene. So we're on a very busy highway, okay? We're like, the speed limit is like 60, 65, 70, something like that. And I'm driving in the middle lane, minding my own business. And then this, apparently, according to witnesses, a lady accelerates, fishtails her truck into my SUV, hits me by the side. I smash into a car. We still haven't found where the other vehicle is. And then after I smashed into that, I spun 3 times and smashed into the guardrail. My SUV totally totaled.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that had to have been terrifying.
Yeah, yeah, PTSD is real, guys, for car accidents.
Yeah.
It's absolutely terrifying. Um, I do believe someone was there because I felt it. It was after the first hit, I like braced myself, and all of a sudden, I just felt nothing but warmth. And I heard in my ear, it's gonna be okay. And then the second smash, and then 3 times spinning, and I'm just like, the only thing that broke you guys was just my nails because I was gripping the steering wheel so tight. And it was a wild moment because when they found me, they were absolutely shocked that, knock on wood, guys, that I was completely fortunate. I'm not trying to wish this in the universe, okay? I'm extremely grateful for what happened to me. I had no broken bones. I just had bruises and scrapes. The doctors and the ER couldn't even believe it. I was completely like, it was like I had a shield around me that saved my life.
That's pretty crazy and frightening.
Yeah, it what's more frightening is that I actually telling not to go. Always listen to the inside. Always listen to your gut, your conscious, your little voice. I didn't because I really wanted to help a friend, and that's what happened to me.
My fiance says the same thing. Anytime he feels like it's not a good idea to do something or we're not going to hit the road until a different time than what he planned, he's like, it's really good that he listens to it because normally there's some kind of tragic accident with massive big rigs or something. And he was like, well, it's a good thing we weren't there 15 minutes earlier or
No,
that it would have been
absolutely.
us.
It's
So
real.
that inner voice that tells you to stop, rewind, don't do that, good idea to listen to it.
Yeah. And since we're in the paranormal aspect, I know an amazing psychic, and she's not like a Miss Cleo psychic. She's like legit. No, she's incredible. Remember
That's
that,
like
you guys?
I do,
Did you
I
bring
do,
that? I'm bringing it back, y'all.
I
Showing my age. Okay, but I don't look like it. I know, Stony. All right. So I talked to her because I had a reading with her, and she said there were 2 people in the vehicle that saved my life. And it was so weird because the first hit, you guys, I know it was stupid, but I thought I was going to smash into the overpass because the overpass, you guys, was a river. So the first smash, I'm spinning, I'm trying to unbuckle my seatbelt to get out. So if I land in water, I want to get out, right?
right?
But she said when I was spinning, I was like, how come there's no like bruises or anything? She said because he put his hands like this on your chest to stopping you from smashing through the window. Isn't that insane?
That's
Yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah, it was insane, especially when I talked to a DoorDash um driver because I'm in the, food service arts, okay, day job. And she said her best friend was in like the same kind of accident the last year, but she broke so many bones
Mm,
from the impact. And me, it was like I had like a shield. I mean, I still have neck issues, you guys, and a little bit of pain, but nowhere near of how it could have been.
well, I'm
So,
sure. I'm
yeah,
sure it could have been absolutely uh, terrifying and tragic if it had gone where someone wasn't looking over you.
yeah, I agree. And likewise to you, Maria. That's amazing. Someone's guarding your beautiful family. And you too, Stony and Drusilla. There's definitely some guardians around you. I can feel them.
I'm sure there probably is. I know my
Yeah.
grandmother, grandfather, and my mother are most likely the ones around me.
Yes. Absolutely.
Well, I mean, I know I have to, um, I know it happened. Well, one really happened with my son. So,
Oh.
I mean, it was a long, long time ago. It was when he was 2 months old. I was sleeping. Him and his brother were in the crib, and like, I mean, I was dead asleep to the world. And then all of a sudden, something like made me get up out of my dead sleep. And I went to the boys' cribs. And babies, when you touch them, they kind of wiggle and stuff like that when they're sleeping.
Yeah.
I did that to Ben Walter, and he did that little wiggle thing. And then I touched my son Sean, and he didn't move. And so then I touched him again, and he didn't move. So I flipped on the lights, picked him up. His head fell backwards. He was like white as white can be. His heart had stopped.
Honey, I'm so sorry.
But because of that, my husband was able to do CPR and bring him back because something just said, get the fuck up,
Yeah.
or else I would have lost my boy.
He is
Because
now
they
a
don't, they
21,
really,
20
they
year
don't
old.
know, we don't know how long he wasn't breathing and his heart had stopped.
Sorry, the
So,
feelings I'm getting from you right now is that what you felt at this moment. So I'm an empath. So as you can see, I can feel extreme emotion, even though Sean amazingly is still here with us. You know, I still feel like that heartbreak like could have been. So pardon me,
yeah,
I'm very empathetic towards people. I love people. So
That's something that runs in our family as well.
yeah,
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 I think
very
I have too much. Like, there's emo and then there's emo. And I'm totally like, I don't even know. I think there's a whole different thing for different label for me. I don't know. I don't even know. I mean, I'm called gothic, but I don't know. I'm too like happy, so that I'm not gothic. So I mean, I don't know, you guys, but I say don't label me. I'm not a soup can.
she's like, I'm not. She's like, I'm not an emotional goth, but
Maybe that's what I am, or whimsical goth. I don't know. They have all kinds of names for him now. I tell them I'm a
They have a
happy
lot of
goth,
names
like
for a lot of things nowadays.
right?
right?
But okay, so that was your most recent. Now, if I might ask, what was the first one that made you realize that there was more paranormal activity in your life? Like, what was the first one that made you realize I'm a Christian witch?
Um, man, it's been going on since I was like really young, like 6, 7 years old. And I dabbled in the dark arts for a long time, and I'm telling you, it is real. And when you mess with it, it will come for you. Like if you just knock on the door, they're always behind the door waiting. So that was a rough time. Now for the Christian witch, I ended up in like a hospital. I guess what people would say is like a behavioral center, mental institution, or whatever. And I remember all day, like at my lowest point, and it's gonna sound very silly, but when I was a teenager, for me, this really like hurt me bad. So my birthday came and I was in the hospital and I called my parents and I was thinking I had all these people that cared about me and I have all these people that were my friends, you know? And then I realized that one year, no one wished me happy birthday. And for some reason, to me, that, yeah, I don't know why. When I was just somebody who was like, I don't know, I had a very low self-esteem, you know, I was very emotional, I was very sensitive to everything. Like I could walk into a room, I could tell when my parents, you know, they were smiling or just, I don't know, I was always tell that something was wrong, you know? People walk through the door, I could always like pinpoint them out. It's very weird. You would think because I'm just a Virgo, I'm judgy. No, I feel things. Like I can feel, you know, people they're acting happy, but I know you're like really sad, you know. Um, but when I was in the hospital because of something else really bad happened to me, I couldn't handle it. So I thought, you know, man, I should just end it all. You know, no one loves me, no one wants me. You know, I just keep getting hurt. So I tried to end my life a lot actually, and it didn't work because ta-da, I'm still here. So I got really mad that saying like, wow, you don't even want me either. You know, you have forsaken me. And then I remember because I went to private school for a little bit, my prayers. And I said, you know, I was like, God, you know I'm not evil because you gave me these gifts, you know? Um, and I know that you don't hate gay people, and I know you don't judge people. I think the Bible was completely translated wrong, in my personal opinion. I do believe in God and Jesus Christ, but I do believe that other people say things for their own, you know, like their own discretion. That's how I
I
feel.
mean, the Bible was rewritten and rewritten and rewritten and rewritten
Yes,
over and
yes,
over again.
yes. So I remember just praying and just like saying, all right, dude, there's got to be something here. Like, there's got to be a reason why I'm still here. Like, I'm a survived abortion. Like, why am I here? You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, and I don't know. I felt him. I felt warmth. I felt loved, and I felt like you know I've had dreams, and I was always told I'm here for a purpose. And like I said, I'm a Christian, which meaning I believe in God and Jesus Christ, but I also believe in my intuition and my inner strength and my premonitions, you know? And I don't believe that's all evil at all because God wouldn't give me, you know, He wouldn't, I mean, I believe we're made perfectly, all of us. We just are different.
Hmm.
I know. I just believe He loves all of us. That's what I personally believe, and that's how I live my life, you know?
Right, and everybody's allowed to believe how they wish to, and that's
Absolutely.
how you
Yeah.
believe.
I have all
That's
kinds
how
of
you believe.
friends. I have really strong satanic friends, which that was very interesting, but you know, I was reading like their rules, girl, and I was like, "Oh wow, this is okay." You know, just don't hurt anybody, just believe what you want to
You're
believe.
like, that's intense.
Right, girl? I had no idea. I was like, "Oh man," because she got like a certificate that said, "Congratulations, you are entered in the satanic." And I was like, "Oh my gosh," she's all excited, sharing it on Facebook, and I was like, "Okay, girl, these are the times, y'all. These are the times." You know, like,
I
yeah,
don't particularly go down any dark paths. I believe in the paranormal, and that's about as far as I go.
yes, yes,
I'm not going to be like trying to summon a demon from the spawn of hell or
No, it's real, baby. It is real. Even if you
I'm
think
not
you're
trying to do any
joking.
of that. That's some crazy shit that I think people really just don't know what they're doing when they do that.
Amen, girl. Amen.
Um,
I think
but
that when they do those kind of things, they don't truly believe in what will happen. They just
Right.
right,
kind of like,
Yeah.
people say this will happen, but they're there. And when you mess with them and stuff like that,
Yep.
or you call them, things are going to happen.
Yeah.
And
Even if
it's
you're
just,
joking, it doesn't matter.
it
there's a
doesn't,
You're
and
reason
enjoying.
I will
I
never
don't
own
mess
a
with
Ouija board.
certain things that.
No, don't. No. Seriously. If the
Like,
intention is there, they're right there. They're behind the door right now listening in. You
yeah,
know?
I'm good. I'll
Yeah.
never own a Ouija board. I'll never try to
Nope.
contact Satan. I'll never hail Satan. None of that. No. Mm-mm.
No.
No. I got enough drama in my life. I don't need extra from outside forces. Thank you.
Yeah,
No, we do not claim that energy, y'all, okay? We do not claim that energy.
Only good juju. Only good juju.
Only good juju, only good positive happiness.
Okay, so Stony, what you think?
He's just not sure about me. I can tell. He's
Well,
like,
I got things. So I have two important tattoos. Well, I got lots of tattoos on me. Um, but there's two important tattoos, and this is for Catie. I think I hear what you're saying,
mhm.
and I too am a believer in Jesus Christ, and I tell my wife that all the Jesus in my heart won't fix what's wrong in my head. Um, I'm
Oh,
so doesn't we'll just leave that at that. Anyways, but we know, you know as well as I know, that if demons exist, angels exist, and there's a good and bad that roams the surface of the earth. Whether you
yeah,
choose to see it or whether you choose to not see it. But I choose to see it as it is. And there's people that don't believe in the devil. Well, you should because he believes in you.
yeah.
And so, yeah. Anyways, two important tattoos. This is not to be all whatever. So, one tattoo, and I did these myself. This on here. That's the one tattoo.
Oh, wow. Okay. You
All
did that
right.
yourself?
Yeah, when I was in prison.
Dude, that's amazing.
And then
That is a round of applause circular tattoo.
there's this tattoo.
Oh, nice, dude. What does it
Now
mean?
you.
Dark
Yeah,
side?
I knew you were gonna ask.
I mean, you know what this means, y'all, right? And don't
Yeah.
you Google Lens it, y'all. I want you to know.
Oh, that tattoo, that's a special tattoo. You ain't gonna find it in a book. You're not gonna find it on the internet. Anyways, that lets the evil, the real evil things know not to mess with me.
I love it. That's awesome. That's really cool.
So it's a special tattoo. Oh my God, like it's like a family sigil from like way back when,
Only thing about
and
it is supernatural and that like protection tattoo that they wear.
like it so works because whenever I've encountered like people that like have like demon encounters in their life, they know. They're like, "Hey, are you a Christian?" Or like, "Hey, what's wrong with you? Hey, you're special." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm like super special." So like, bitches, you have like no idea. Like, oh my God.
I love when he does that.
It's pretty hilarious.
It is. It's hysterical. And this show is, I don't know if you've noticed, rather unfiltered.
Yeah, I mean it should be. We're all unfiltered. Heyo.
So,
Like super. Oh my
Like no
God.
artificial ingredients. Not on this end, okay? All natural. Dude, a guy
oh
almost like
Lord.
died when I did that. He was like, "What did you say?" I'm like, "Oh, no artificial ingredients." Natural.
Ain't nothing plastic in this Barbie doll, okay?
Hey man, I have friends that do it. I'm thinking about doing Botox, but then that's my own thing.
There's Botox and then there's plastic, honey.
Yeah, good.
Like
Yeah.
there's Michael Jackson plastic, where he used to be black and now he's white, and now he's dead.
R.I.P.
And there's a little bit of Botox to take away the wrinkles.
I know. Yeah, I'm getting like these forehead ones. I'm like, what are you? And then my husband's like, it's emotion. It is emotion. You keep your emotion.
But I'm one of those people that does not believe in plastic surgery. I believe you were born as you were. I believe that you were born as you were for a reason.
Okay, I love
And
it. That's awesome.
I don't think that you should meddle with what was already perfect in God's eyes.
Okay, girl. Okay.
They say Botox is supposed to deal with you. If you do it, you can get rid of like migraines.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, temporarily until the Botox wears off.
Until
I know, right, Stoney? Like, how many times are you gonna get a shot in your head? Like, ow.
I didn't know that until I saw my neurologist, because I have massive headaches, and I have headache medication, and he was like, "Oh, why don't you try Botox?" And I'm sitting here going, "What? Wait, hold on. What I think of Botox is like, dude,
Yeah, like, hey guys.
I'm sitting here going, do I really want to stick that in my head? I don't think that sounds good.
I think that would hurt.
So I was like,
you
that's
can't
not an
move
option
your
for
face.
me.
Like for a good 48 hours, you can't move your face. So what if you're making a fucked up face when you go, and do you come out looking like that?
I don't know. I have plenty of friends though that get work done and they love it. So I'm like, do you, boo boo? You know?
I would just like from what I've seen, I was like, I don't want my face looking like that.
Yeah, there's good plastic surgery and there's bad plastic surgery.
And I was like, oh, it's okay. I will deal with my headaches.
I'm an example of good plastic surgery. You can't even tell.
Oh, dude, really?
So a long time ago, I got my ass beat by like about 10 ride jocks when I was a young man. Anyways, I got beat. You couldn't tell that I looked like a person. Anyway, so I had to get this side of my right side of my face put back together a little bit, and I'm like half blind here and whatever. So, anyways, look, it was like about $350,000 worth of plastic surgery in Beverly Hills.
Ouch.
Jesus, Stoney, I'm so sorry that happened to you, dude.
Yeah, you were talking about near-death experiences.
Yeah,
I think,
I've had a few of them. It's nuts.
Yeah, so have I. Yeah, I know. Let's say, so when you've had something traumatic and you survived through it, then you really question your purpose on the earth, and then you're like, okay,
it's true. It's
so
true.
like, what am I really supposed to be doing here if I've survived X amount of near-death experiences and severe beatings and all that stuff?
I don't know. Something's telling me right now that you're gonna figure it out soon.
Oh, I'm fitting. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Me, I was almost murdered.
Yeah, no. Look, I got robbed at gunpoint like 4 years ago down in Mexico. Look, I grabbed the gun, the trigger hand, and I told the kid, I said, "Well, let's make this a bonding experience." And I tried to pull the trigger for him. I was laughing all the way. I didn't care. I went down.
Oh my god, dude. That's insane.
Yeah, I'm a special kind of person, I suppose.
No, I think you're just a risk taker, and you're just like you're fearless. I think a lot of people would.
Dude, that kid was probably like, "Wait, what?"
Oh, I was laughing at him in clown voice when I did it. I spoke, and I don't. My Spanish is decent, okay, but I spoke in like perfect fucking Spanish when I said that to him, but I did it in clown voice, and it really kind of fucked with him a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah, dude, you like ninja'd his brain.
Yeah, no, it's great. I loved it. They don't know what to tell. They don't know how to handle it when you tell them you're a chupacabra in Espanol, or you tell them you're a white devil or something. It's no bueno. Mi chupacabra. It's no diablo blanco.
I don't know.
Yeah, but
I
that's
don't
thinking
know
on your
if
feet, dude. That's like improv. That's awesome.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
my
know if
clown voice. That was my I was a dunk tank clown for 12 years of my life, so I did that voice forever.
That's awesome. Nice piece there, Stony.
Yeah, he's got some pretty good piece and dabs and yeah. There's
Hey,
probably every episode of him smoking and showing you the good
What?
stuff.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. You're
You're
good.
good, dude. I mean, do you, boo boo? You know.
I felt like Otto in the Simpsons movie. Like what?
I mean, I was sipping my tea, but I forgot it, so you know.
This is my tea. Okay.
Yes, queen. Okay. I have high quality H2O right here for the time being.
I can't drink regular water. It tastes so bland to me.
Which
I have
water
to
do you
drink
drink?
This is carbonated polar upside down plum.
Nice. I love plum.
But
Plums are
it's
tasty.
sparkling water. So I get the fix and feel of drinking a soda without any of the yucky stuff that's in soda.
I'm sorry. Is that the special animal water? What? Oh, I think I see it on the shelves, right? That's called El Duce, right?
Oh,
French.
Wow.
I don't know.
I'm like, what? I'm gonna say what?
Do you know how hard it is for women to lose weight when they're trying to lose weight? And
Girl, I
to
got a
mixing it up?
secret. I got a secret. It ain't fun, okay? Okay, I'll tell you. First of all, drink a lot of water, okay? Not the artificial stuff. Water, okay? Switch your breakfast to the cream of wheat, brown sugar, just oatmeal. I know it sounds, or I don't like oatmeal. I don't like the texture. I like cream of wheat, okay? Because I'm creamy, y'all. Okay. So then I do that, and then I've been switching like my afternoon meals. I do dark chocolate chips with Greek yogurt and granola. And then it helps your cravings. It makes you eat less. And I don't know, I'm down like 15 pounds. I'm like, oh, what did I do? And those are the
Yeah,
only three
because
things I
granola cleans your bunghole out. That's so much fiber and fucking. Yeah, you gotta shit all that out with cream of ass and granola. Yeah.
I
I'm
can't
just
do
telling
that
you,
Greek
that's what
yogurt.
works.
It
I've always
Okay.
been
You're
curvy.
pooping out your weight.
I've always been like thick, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Since I hit like,
Okay.
okay,
I love it.
drugs are bad, okay.
See, I
I can't
switch
do
mine
that
to
Greek
Raisin Bran
yogurt.
in the morning, and then I fast for the rest of the day, or I'll only fast through half the day and only eat dinner. And I'm on keto.
Well, that doesn't work.
It doesn't, boo boo, because then when you start eating normally, the weight will come on way faster. And did you know keto was actually made for epileptic patients? That was an
Yeah.
epileptic patient diet, yes. Because then your
Good.
cholesterol shoots up from all the bacon and protein you have. Moderation, boo boo. That's it. And don't starve yourself. Because when I do,
I have Go ahead. No. Don't starve yourself. You said. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. If you like not really starve yourself, I mean it kind of is. Like you're like, okay, I can't wait to eat again, but it's gonna be this time. Your brain is gonna be like, oh man, I'm so freaking hungry, and you're gonna overeat. That's why they say little meals throughout the day is better. But I was told by this sexy black man, okay, he was saying just switch your breakfast to oatmeal or cream of wheat, and you'd be shocked by the differences. And it's true. Like I eat cheesesteak, but I kind of do the keto thing. I just put it in veggies and lettuce. I have bread, but like, a little bit. It's all about moderation. I went to Atkins, that didn't work. And, constipation is horrible. So horrible.
So great, you can't lose weight and you can't shit.
Yeah, it's horrible, girl. It's like, dang. And when you hit 30, okay, it's like, bye-bye,
Hey, don't even go there, okay? Like 30 is
What?
not
You're
bad.
32, okay, girl? You're 30.
30
Your
is not
body
bad.
Dude, I'm turning 32 this year.
Oh my
You don't want to know my age. My birthday is next month, y'all. Okay.
I'm 41. I don't give a shit. I
Those
got
are
Lyme
my
disease,
daughters.
so I don't worry about my weight.
Yeah. See,
My
you guys are all young
daughter's birthday is
souls.
September.
How you doing?
My daughter's a Virgo too.
Love it. I'm a cusped one, so I'm like not a typical Virgo at all.
Neither is she. Neither is she. You read all this
Really?
stuff and it goes, that's not my kid.
You have to look at the 3 signs, Drusilla. The sun, her moon, and the ascending. It will make way more sense.
Yeah, because I
Have you?
read some of this stuff and I'm sitting here going, that's not my kid. I mean, like the Pisces that my boys are, it's almost like spot on,
Oh, okay.
you know. But my daughter, they're judgmental and I'm sitting here going, no. Like she's far from that. She's very sensitive and Maria knows. Maria saw her yesterday.
Mhm.
Or
I mean, she might have
saw her
Pisces in her, or Cancer. You
know,
have to check out, just check out her birth chart.
and we had some issues yesterday, and
Oh no, I'm sorry.
she was having this horrible panic attack, and she couldn't stop herself.
Okay.
There's points and times where she gets to where I almost have to take her to the hospital because she's going to pass out.
I'm sorry.
So
It was a vicious full moon recently. It was intense.
that's
Yeah,
what somebody was saying. They were like, "Man, this is not a good full moon."
No.
Yeah, all the
I
crazy
guess
shit happens
maybe
on full moon.
it is what it is. I mean, I don't know where I'm at this point in time. I don't know if I believe in anything. I don't know if I should believe in anything. Right now, my whole world is upside down. So I questioning everything in my life.
You're in a transitional period. Things are being like ripped away from you. I'm sorry. It's gonna be tough, but it's gonna get better.
Hopefully.
Have faith. It will, baby. Have faith. Like, keep feeding the universe. Like, oh my God, thank you for this. Thank you. I'm grateful for this. Like, I know it sounds silly, but don't say I hope this, I hope that. Be like, I'm grateful. I have this. It's literally laws of attraction.
Yeah, it's paranoia. There's paranoia and proanoia. So if you know what it means to be paranoid. So proanoia is when you believe the universe not to work to your favor, and you need to be proanoid. Okay, I read a book about it. So
at this point in time, I don't know if it's working for me. I found out I have cancer.
oh,
so I don't know.
Okay, but what
Why
stage?
is this happening to me? What about my kids? What about my husband? What about Maria, my other kid? And what about my babies? Her little ones.
Okay.
What about my family? Why? My questions are, why is this happening? Am my family going to be okay? Am I going to, because of my stuff, is it going to break my family? Why won't, if it goes all bad, I won't be able to see my kids, my babies, any of them grow anymore. So it's like, I don't know in my head if I believe in anything, if I should believe in something, if
what have the doctors said?
I'm not meant to be here anymore, and why? What did I do? And so it's all.
You're gonna drive yourself crazy with those questions, Gisela. Now we have to figure out what stage of the C word.
Well, I got a bunch of tests I got to do to get exactly what's going on, and because they're looking at 2 different types, so they have to identify those types first.
Okay, have you told your family?
Well, Maria knows. All my
Okay.
kids know. My husband knows, so um, I'm not too much with my, I mean, she knows, but I'm not too much with my mom. So my mom and my relationship in the last maybe like 5 months have really gone down the hill. And
I'm
I just
sorry to
don't,
hear that.
you know, she is all about her husband and what he says, and it really doesn't matter. Like, but it's been kind of been that way all my life. I've just been waiting for the day that she picked him over me. So
Okay, and now that happened, and how did that feel?
it was killer,
Yeah, it was killer, right?
because I'm not
But
his biological daughter, but my brother is his biological son. I was always treated differently. You know, I was called names and all kinds of stuff. So, it's a hard pill to swallow. So,
sorry, Drusilla.
but
But
everybody that I care about knows.
okay, okay. So this is what you do. So we don't know if it's like what it is yet or whatever. So we're not gonna make it into like a big, huge, I'm gonna feed all this, gonna give crazy questions because you're just gonna feed the energy. I'm just gonna say, Drusilla, you're gonna be fine. They're gonna figure it out. It's gonna be really early, and you're gonna fight no matter what it is, and you're gonna be fine. Now, you already sound like you're being defeated, and you shouldn't be. You're going to fight. Okay? Do not give up yet. Honestly. I want to hear I know you don't know what you believe in, but honestly, it's better to think positivity and happiness than sorrow and sadness. Just give me that. Am I right?
I guess, yeah. I
Okay.
State
mean,
of mind.
Seriously, baby. Like, I'm putting that in the universe right now. Drusilla is going to be fine. She is amazing. She is a fighter. She'll overcome anything.
Ain't that the truth?
See? Dark Angel agrees. Stony, what's up, dude? He may
No,
agree.
no, I know you have to overcome it. It's the mindset at this point. If you don't know which direction you want to go, well, then you need to guard yourself because
Yes,
you're opening yourself to negative attack and negative energy.
exactly. But I'm
You
not
know,
giving you negative attack, Drusilla. I'm going to
so
freaking send you so
that's the
much love.
point.
You can't even stand it right now, okay? I give you
That's the
nothing but
point.
love and positive energy. You feel it, okay? You have so many people that love and care about you. Do not put that in your mind. Do not let it win, okay?
yeah.
Whew, sorry, girl. I got a little worked up there. I am like feeding. I'm just getting my energy and just be like, come on, girl. You can do this. We can do this. Come on now.
Unfortunately, there are some things that take time to process, and she's still
Yes,
learning about it. So the
exactly.
acceptance of
Exactly.
it
So we're
hasn't
just
happened.
putting with these beautiful, paranormal, amazing beings here in this podcast, okay? And the listeners, you're amazing for listening. We all give you positive energy, okay? And I think that's a great gift. It doesn't cost anything, boo boo.
That's very
What?
true.
It's priceless. Stony, your face is the
What? What?
It's
It
a bit
just,
goofy.
Stony.
right now, I don't know. It just looks like you just have a head.
It does. It's awesome. It's like, hey, Ted the head, how you doing?
Like, that's
Oh,
it. It just looks like your head is floating, just head.
It
The
does.
way
It just
things
kind of
are
looks like in the
looking on your
background, your head's just moving, and there's nothing else.
Stony is just like, this girl is getting a little intense for me.
no, it's all good. At least you didn't call me a teratoma. That's cool.
We just
Who called you
You see, at least
a teratoma? That's awesome.
What's that?
Who called you a teratoma? What?
Yeah, been there, done that. It's okay.
Did you have one?
No, 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 no. Just I knew somebody that had a teratoma on their head once.
On their head?
Yeah, it was
Like
gonna
that
grow.
movie? Malignant? Sorry,
It was
spoiler alert.
no, it was looking. Yeah, it was kind of like a Stephen King, whatever. But it was looking like it was growing a personality of its own. So it was in
That's
prison. It
kind
was
of
in prison.
scary.
No, this was in prison. So it was just like
I was gonna say, dude, if that thing
crazy.
started talking, you'd probably be like, "I'm gonna go shit myself now. Thank you."
I know, right? I'm gonna release my bowels
It'd
now.
be
Is that
like,
cool? All
you
right.
know what that made me just think about? Family
Huh?
Guy. I said, you know what that
Family
made
Guy?
me just think of? Family Guy, Chris's
Okay.
pimple.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
What
with the
was
face
Oh,
on it.
y'all hilarious.
That's disturbing.
you're hilarious. You definitely are the comic relief, Stony. You are just.
Yeah, I guess.
He's our guy.
What did I do?
So, how did you guys meet? May I ask?
Through one of my other groups that I run called Juggalo Love,
Oh,
which has
nice. You're a
like
juggalette.
I have like what 2.5 thousand followers or some shit on
That's
there.
awesome, babe.
And so I put it out there that I was doing this podcast. And he was like, yo, so that was a carny. That turned into, you're pretty freaking hilarious. I love it. And then that turned into, do you want to be a permanent co host?
Yeah,
Pretty rad.
So
something like
Stony Stonehenge is the permanent co host of this show. And he's funny as hell. We love him.
Yeah.
that. I try to be, I guess. I don't know. Every time I get around like funny people that think they're funny, everybody straight try to be funny when they're around the clown, you know. And I'm like, please don't get me started because that side of the personality will come out, and then I'll have to change my voice, and it's like it's just right there. I could be doing talking like this, and then talking like this, and then talking like this, and then singing, and then you know. So
And
it's
doing your
that's
oh
just
my God.
it's hit and miss, and oh my god, sweet Jesus, like super, it's
Oh
so
my god.
super. Oh goodness. So
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I'm like, I just sat here. I was just like
Right.
barbecuing chicken because I'm like that SoCal diet up here in the mountains, and then like I drink beer, but like light beer, and I smoke my ganja because I gotta watch my calories, so because it goes right to my ass, and just like
Does it really though go right to your ass, ganja?
no, no, I have Lyme disease, so
Oh my
I
god, dude,
smoke.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't be. It's my own fault. I've been dealing with it for like 10, 11 years, and it cost me on my first marriage. 'Cause the psychological part of it, anyways. So you were talking about, Virgos. Well, I'm Cancer with Gemini rising, and yada
Oh, I
yada.
forget. Sorry. That's awesome. I was gonna say
Well,
that
I
because
was
my
born on a
husband is
full
Gemini
moon.
rising.
Yeah, I was born on a full moon. I was born on a carnival midway on the road on the run. So I'm just a weird magnet for weird shit. So,
Yeah, but you have a
uh,
good heart though.
yes and no.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's things I can't say on camera right now, so we'll just leave it at that. Um,
He's like, well,
well,
just
I'll wait till we're not live, and then I'll tell you, okay? And then you'll have a way different perspective on me, I promise.
No, I wouldn't, Stony.
Okay.
I wouldn't. We all
So,
make mistakes. We all do crap, but we learn from them. It's
yeah,
life.
we do. Yeah.
You broke a lot of hearts. That's definitely sure.
Wow, you're so intuitive. No, she's right. No, I've broken a lot of hearts that enough to fill a whole city, I'm sure. Like I'm not playing.
Oh gosh.
Well, I just want to tell you that your happiness matters too.
Right, and right now I'm not happy, and so hopefully we'll just see here. We'll see where this goes. I gotta wait till I'm off live to voice mic and thing. So
Yeah, he can speak more freely once we end the live. But as far as the paranormal things go, because we got way off topic for a
I
minute.
know we
I
do
know.
that
So we're just
sometimes.
having too much fun.
We do that all the time. Like, we'll be on topic and then some crazy shit will get said and it turns into like this whole conversation that has nothing to do with what we
But
started
that's
with.
why people do and listen to podcasts.
But we're going to try and get back on topic just a minute
Okay.
because we have 15 minutes before I end my live. I only go for an hour.
Oh, sadness.
yeah, that's all I'm good for these days, anyways. Too.
Wow.
No, I meant like
Do
for
you,
podcast.
Robo?
For the podcast. For the podcast. What the hell are you talking about?
Uh-huh.
Y'all thinking weird shit, man.
Wow. Okay, so we're gonna pretend we didn't just hear that.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And I know
Why
we
y'all's
I
faces
usually
red?
do an hour because like I literally have to close my door for my dogs and then they're running into the door the whole time I'm on here. So all I hear is ding, ding, ding.
Oh.
Otherwise, they bark a lot in the background, and that gets a little disruptive.
Yeah.
Um,
Surprised you don't hear my cats meowing. They're like, "Mommy, meow."
but back into the paranormal aspect of things.
Okay.
During any of your practices, do you have experiences of unknown origin, or as we like to say, paranormal origin?
Yeah, like if I see something or feel something,
Yes.
yeah, absolutely. And straight off the bat, make sure no matter what you're messing with, even if it's just a little pendulum, you always have like protection around you. Whether it's I have black tourmaline right here. I always have this on me. This stuff is amazing. It's basically if someone has bad juju on them or a bad attitude, bad vibes, it doesn't go on you. So I usually have that, or I have like black obsidian. Um, but I've had some real creepy stuff. Things have come in my home when I watch scary movies, believe it or not. Because when you watch something paranormal that has jumpy scares, it has a weird theme, you know? So I tell people make sure you light white candles, you know, and like just good vibes because I've invited things into my place and then George had to get sage and dragon's blood to banish them. So make sure you always sage your home because even if you have bad vibes or you're just stressed and you don't talk to yourself or your partner, that will make some really bad energy and that will like it would just affect everything in the household, believe it or not. Just let you
Right.
know.
And we were talking prior to, and you said you had some crystals that you were going to show.
Oh yeah, if you sure. What do you okay.
Just
I
kind
have
of
a
take us a
lot.
walk through your crystals.
Yeah? Hold on. George set this up. You like this? You like
I do.
it? You
I do
like
like
it? All right. This one here, okay. This is my black obsidian. This has a lot of power. You could just feel it and just feel the intensity of just banishing negative energy.
Wow,
And
that's a really that's a BBR, huh?
Wow.
oh my gosh, you're hilarious, Tony. Yes, isn't it? Isn't she beautiful? This is
She looks like she would be painful.
oh, absolutely.
I
Very.
feel intimidated.
But then when like I touch it, my heart beats really fast because it's intense. It has so much energy. And I, oh man. And of course,
sure
I used to sell Pure Romance, so I know what kind of group I'm in, guys. All right. I can't even like show you the other stuff now because that's all he can like. Oh, all right, this one
things just went very phallic very quickly.
This is really, really heavy. Woo.
That's pretty.
Okay,
cool.
see, that one doesn't look as phallic as the other one did.
No, this is a cleansing, higher aura crystal. And all my crystals I get from the Green Cauldron. So definitely check out her lives because I get a lot of crystals there. And she has amazing prices. And I'm going to do this for Stony, okay? I also, for one of my rituals, what?
You said you're going to do that one for Stony?
I have a singing bowl, weirdo.
Oh, I love those. I know how to use them.
Yes.
You have no idea. There's a lot of things my mind and my I was wanted to open up to. It would be really surprising to you.
Not really. Isn't that beautiful? So when I'm stressed or when I have a long day or people are just, buttholes, I just come in here and I just get my singing bowl and I'm just like, I just melt. And I have this one, and each of them are for the chakras.
Oh yeah.
I don't have all of them, okay? I'm not that good, but I have this one. I have one for the solar plexus, and I have the other one for the heart chakra. Pretty cool, huh? Doesn't it sound beautiful? Like,
it does.
I should just stream just singing bowls. Just be like, you know? But, yeah, so I was curious about something. Do you understand, like, a Christian witch kind of thing? Because, like, I do get people that look at me like I have 5 heads. But they do that anyway, so it's fine, So,
I was going to say, maybe you want to walk us through the chakras a little bit, just for those who aren't familiar with them.
Well, I'm still getting familiar with them myself. I just go to the ones that, like, pertain to me. We have, like, the heart chakra, the throat, the solar plexus, and the root chakra, And it's just very important to just, like, that's what people in yoga do. They focus on which chakra is bothering them. They may have headaches. They may have tummy problems. They may have heartaches.
Oh, wow.
And, oh, selenite?
I was going to say, that looks like clear selenite.
Yeah, that's beautiful. It's beautiful, Stony. That's really nice. That's a cleansing.
That
Amethyst?
looks like
That looks like amethyst.
It is amethyst.
It's gorgeous. I have a question to ask you guys. Recently, when you were in your home, did you recently thought you saw someone at the corner of your eye? Like, just for a split second, like you thought someone was there, and then you looked and they weren't there, or you thought you saw something. That's always evidence of, like, a spirit or a being trying to show themselves.
I get that.
Not in a long time. Not here. Not in a long time for me, anyways.
Drusilla, yep.
I haven't had anything like that happen in a long time.
It's Drusilla's I'm picking up. Just keep being open-minded and kind.
My daughter been like a blobbish black she's been seeing.
Like, no, she sees that, or is that?
So I see things like I could swear that somebody was, like standing behind me, because like when I go like, just kind of look over there, I catch a glimpse. But my daughter is also seeing, like, it doesn't have a shape, but it's like a blobbish black figure. She's seeing.
Okay, how long has she been seeing
come off as negative entities? Shadow figures
She,
generally come
for
with what's
certain
considered a
months
negative
now, been seeing it.
presence.
In like what span of time?
I'd say like the last 3 months.
And she's seen it twice?
No, she's seen it more than that.
And does she feel scared?
The amount of times that she's told me is probably about 5 or 6 times she's seen it.
Okay. Is it getting closer and closer to her, or is it moving farther and farther away?
Not sure. I have not asked her that kind of question.
Okay.
Does she seem
So-
afraid of it?
Yeah. Does it seem
Yes.
menacing?
She
Okay.
she is afraid of it.
Yeah, see, shadow figures generally come as negative entities, whatever it is most likely not a friendly being.
So
Do you sage your home, Drusilla?
no.
Just
I
get
don't
white.
think he knows how to do a cleansing ritual.
I do it to my house once a month, and I got George doing it. He loves it. All you do is get white sage, okay? You burn it, and you go all throughout the house.
Come here, baby.
And then you open your windows and you let that out. That gets rid of all the good and bad vibes, okay? Then after that, you burn Palo Santo. Palo Santo? Yeah. It's in California too, right? Thank you, love. Thank you. Then you burn that afterwards, and what that does, it puts nothing but positive energy in your home, because when you sage your home, you get rid of all the energy. It's literally a cleansing. And if after that your daughter still sees that being, then you have to get dragon's blood, and then that will get rid of it. And dragon's blood, honestly, it sounds scarier than what it is. It's basically a sage stick, but it's red. And I've only used it once here, and it got rid of it.
Okay, I'll try that. Yeah,
But
because
seriously, babe, it will help you with your moods, everything, if you sage your house.
Maybe some kind of suppressing or oppressive
Yes.
being.
Yes, Dark Angel. Yes.
I staged my house with cannabis.
All right, guys, we are closing in on the 1 hour mark. So I'm going to say goodnight. Have a
Thank you
wonderful
guys
day.
for inviting me. I hope
We'll see you
I
again.
come back again.
And stick around. We have after combo.
Oh, okay.